Hello everybody, I'm Mark Ball and welcome to DOE Office of Science. Today I'm going to interview some experts in fields of genetics. So let's start with Dr. Denise Crane. So Dr. Crane, what is cloning?
Cloning indicates the asexual reproduction of a living organism or even a single cell.
And which is the most famous example of cloning?
The most famous example of cloning was Dolly the sheep.
How was Dolly cloned?
She was cloned by a somatic cell, and Wilmot and Campbell created a lamb by transferring the nucleus from an adult sheep's udder cell into an enucleated cell.
Okay, thank you. Now let's interview Dr. Bruce McCord. Dr. McCord, how can we use genetic fingerprinting?
Scientists first develop genetic fingerprinting to take samples of DNA from the scene of a crime and matching them to samples from suspect people.
So, what is the purpose of genetic fingerprinting?
It is useful to solve crimes.
Okay, thank you. Now let's interview the last but not least, Dr. James Landers. So, Dr. Landers, what can you tell me about genetic engineering?
Genetic engineers refers to the set of technology that we can use to manipulation an organism's genes.
And what are the pros about genetic engineering?
With this process, we can destroy lethal diseases, remove illness from baby, and also we can predict what diseases your children will have.
And the cons about genetic engineering?
The cons are that it can lead genetic defects. A lot of people think that this type of genetic engineering is wrong because they think we are taking the part of God.
So, one last question. How can we solve diseases like diabetes?
About diabetes, we can transplant the genes of insulin into a bacteria's DNA. After that, we can cut a part of a bacteria DNA and transplant the genes of insulin in human DNA. So at the end, we have all the insulin from the bacteria's DNA, and we can transplant into people that have diabetes.
Okay, that's all from the studio, and thank all of you for your patience.
Ma perché me le scordo?
Scientists first, no, com'era? Scientists develop genetic for... Porca troia. Scientists...
Non ridevo, avvicinate per favore. We can use to manipulation an organism genes. Devo guardare di là, non va bene qua.
Come si chiama il primo dottore? Come ti chiami tu? So, let's start with Denise Crane. No, porca miseria.